Game over. Elon Musk finally tests the new SpaceX engine. An email sent to all the employees of SpaceX sometime around the beginning of December 2021 by none other than their beloved CEO Elon Musk stated something akin to a disaster that needed to be managed by all on board collectively. You might be thinking about what this could mean and how it even relates to the topic at hand. But rest assured, we intend to update you with all the SpaceX news we have come across as the new year arrives. Hello and welcome back to our channel. We've discussed many topics regarding SpaceX and Elon Musk's plans regarding the future of space travel throughout this year. So as we're welcoming in this new year, let's take a look at yet another success story among Elon Musk's numerous awe-inspiring endeavors. Coming back to the question of the email that Musk sent to all of his SpaceX employees, it has been known that the tone of the mail was urgent at the least. Musk quite frankly admitted that the company was facing a production crisis regarding the Raptor engines and could very well be on the verge of declaring bankruptcy. Thus, he asked for the cooperation from all of his employees, stating that until and unless it's an emergency, or they couldn't be present in Hawthorne physically, he needed all hands on deck to get the company out of this pickle. Well, the good news is, the team effort of SpaceX workers with Musk at the helm seems to have paid off. The result was a completion of production of the SpaceX engine, as well as its first successful testing. Yes, this is what one could normally expect of Musk and his collection of brilliant minds behind every technological marvel. To anyone who is not acquainted with the workings and projects undertaken by SpaceX, the email sent by the CEO might look very insane. Sure, the zillionaire tech whiz must have lost his huge mind, but we do know that this could not be any further from the truth. Musk wrote bankrupt because, well, the company literally had a brush with such a perilous condition. The company has been trying out the production and testing of the new Raptor engine. This powerful methane liquid oxygen rocket engine is supposed to power both the super heavy rocket being developed by the company as well as a Starship upper stage, and one need not mention that this involves a hefty sum of money. Moreover, if you didn't know then, you certainly know now that SpaceX has taken up two immensely unprecedented technological space projects simultaneously, each of which cost a lump sum of around $5 billion. SpaceX has been planning for a long time to increase the performance of its Raptor engines, which led to significant changes in the working and design of both Starship and its super heavy boosters. Thus, a more powerful version of the Raptor 1 engine came into the scenario, and it is the testing of this Raptor 2 engine that has made it big in the headlines. Improvements of Raptor 2 over Raptor 1 included the magnanimous amount of force that it can produce compared to its former version. The Raptor 2 produces around 230 metric tons of force as compared to 185 metric tons of force produced by the Raptor 1. But all these technological advancements meant nothing if the engine couldn't even go past the initial testings. Thus, flight, safety, and efficacy testings were imminent. Extensive plans regarding the testing of the powerful Raptor engines were made. Musk confirmed that for the initial test flights, SpaceX will be using 29 of these engines to power up the Super Heavy first stage, and consequently 6 more will be used in the Starship upper stages. Now this means that testing alone would cost SpaceX 35 Raptor engines that they would have to put all their work hours to build. Now this number alone should give you an idea about the losses incurred by the company both in terms of the resources as well as time. Well, you can't expect to reuse those engines after they've made their successful flights only to have their trajectory cut short into an ocean or an open field somewhere in Arizona, right? How bittersweet success must taste like. Musk finally breathed easier as the long-awaited Raptor 2 testing was successful. The testing was done on a horizontal test stand and beautiful video footage was captured, which is available over the internet to satisfy the curiosity of the common people, like you and me. Just after the success, Musk tweeted that SpaceX means to continue forward with all the Raptor 2 tests, which in other words means that we're going to witness many more successful test flights in the near future. This wasn't the first time it was tested though. Back in October, when the static fire test of the engine failed as it exploded before the completion of the test. Since then, SpaceX has routinely reviewed what the shortcomings of the engine were and has strived to attain an errorless advancement. And the result was that Musk was confident enough to announce that 33 units of the Raptor 2 engine would be installed in the Super Heavy as compared to the originally proposed 29 units. Now, there are some minor concerns though, as the Raptor 2 engines are technologically far more advanced as compared to the Raptor 1 engines, yet the latter seems to perform well under duress or when they're pushed beyond their limits during testing. A series of testing, now that one has already successfully passed, will reveal how much tensile strength the advancements of the Raptor 2 have been. Well, we believe in SpaceX, and we know that Raptor 2 will meet all our expectations just the same. Now before we conclude, we certainly hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any updates that we have to offer. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That really helps us out. We'll see you soon in our next video.